Man, that Christmas sucked.
Let's hope New Year's is better. Legitimately, this now takes place at New Year's.
Yep.
Oh, joy.
Yeah, I
Really?
mean, like,
Because it
makes
said April.
sense.
Oh, haha. So, welcome back, everybody, to Batman Arkham Origins. We are going to be doing the DLC campaign now, Cold Cold Heart, which, as you can notice, is kind of odd in that it does not have a New Game Plus mode.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so I have
this-
to start back from scratch.
So yeah, watch as we regale Batman's very first encounter with what appears to be Quiltman.
Ha ha ha.
Very funny.
It's time for another origin story to unfold.
I mean, this is.
Thank you,
Arkham
Times New
Origins.
Roman.
Yeah.
That's not Times New
Why-
Roman, but it's something else.
Okay, actually, I think that might be a reference to, since this whole thing is a reference to the episode, the Batman animated series episode.
Yeah, Heart of Ice.
Yeah, Heart of Ice.
Ah.
I think that was to replicate the text font
Same
they
title
had
cards.
for the intros. For the intro title
Okay.
screen. Also,
Good
we have the
grief, that shin.
We have the
Great cheese off
Virgin
of it.
Alfred and the Chad Batman.
Oh, great, you know that. Anyway, so
Oh, they're
Mr.
both
Boyle's
Chads.
apparently a
Let's
hu-
be fair.
Oh,
So
of
here
course.
So here we see them honoring Mr. Boyle and his contributions to the humanitarian sciences and technology of Gotham.
Actually, yeah, holy shit, they did bring back freaking Boyle from the animated series, didn't they?
Was it
Yeah, 'cause-
Boyle in the animated?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
Boyle in the animated series, and funnily enough, in the animated series, he was voiced by Mark Hamill.
Oh, right.
That's actually fun.
Yeah, because
There we go. It's time for New Year's Eve.
Let's get this New Year's Eve party going with the.
Chill.
Oop.
Forget to pay your heating bill, Bruce.
And now they're dead.
Oh.
yeah, a bunch of people are dead.
Or at the
Yeah.
very least, gonna get a serious case of hypothermia once they're thawed out.
Because apparently we got new guns. Because of course we got guns and someone with hyper cryothermal technology. Who could it be? It's a LaMarche.
Who is
Is that
still,
what
in
they're
my
calling it these
opinion,
days?
who is still in my, why? No, no.
Oh,
He-
just that.
He is still, in my opinion, the second best Mr. Freeze.
I mean, he gets the job done.
Oh, he's pissed.
Yep.
Bring me Ferris Bueller.
Viola.
Bueller.
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 Anyway, for now, we can't find Alfred. Where's Alfred? Oh!
Oh, come on.
Cheap shot.
Oh,
Guys.
jeez. Oh, God, Logan, I just realized, looking at this guy all of a sudden.
Oh, there's Alfred.
Are we gonna have to deal with... Nice.
Back, I say.
Beating him off with a poker.
Oh!
Alfred.
Damn it. He got hit by the fucking...
Alright.
What were those fucking, what was the redneck
face.
psychos from Dead Rising 2?
Oh yeah, the Patriots. I think they're just called.
Also, I will say, I don't know why, I'm reminded of one of my favorite scenes from Dark Knight, where Joker invades what is it? It is a.
And
it's
here
a
you-
charity,
and I mean, and I do
charity
like this 'cause it shows
fundraiser.
proof that, yes,
the
you
charity fundraiser for Harvey Dent, and the whole like he's just Bruce is just walking through the hallway and goes like, "Hands up, pretty boy!" Just breaks his face.
Pretty much. I mean, again, just goes to show that that the suit did not have the powers.
Yeah.
Also, the lip syncing facial animations probably could have been.
Oh
better.
yeah,
Jesus.
like you could tell they didn't have actual like this is a DLC, so
Yeah.
Like, this is... That's just freaking Arkham Asylum levels of
I
awkward.
was say it reminded me of how it reminded me of how Mass Effect Andromeda looked. And hey, oh good, it's Vicky Vale.
Oh, hey, Vic.
Someone said an iceberg just appeared, exploded in the.
I forgot that this is all. I keep thinking that this is Terra, but I think this is
It's Grey Delisle. Tara
Yeah, Grey
did
Delisle.
voice her in the Batman vs. Dracula.
You're not going out there alone.
God, why is the animation so much worse than the main game? Actually,
Just wait until we put on the cowl. Anyway,
but no,
you're right, Alfred.
but no, I do absolutely like it.
Uh-oh.
Also, I love this Wayne Manor.
Oh yeah.
It's very good. It's nice.
Oh, yeah, we are in the Wayne Manor right now, aren't we?
Hey, should we
Yep,
maybe
you just
go
need-
to the entrance hallway? Maybe there's some survivors out there. Nah, I think we're fine in this library. I'm going to go find Tolstoy's War and Peace.
Dude, do you have any idea how long I've been waiting to see how this sequel's gonna play out? I mean, if the next chapter,
Wonder what those
Logan, for me, please. Just add a coconut sound effect right there.
Also,
fine.
I want to ask, like, do you think those were the same
So,
pearls that Joe Chill tried to steal?
Most
Actually,
likely.
that could explain why they're the centerpiece of this whole library. That to me, that would make sense.
You know,
Jeez, like,
Where'd he go?
The whole
Must have
thing
been
I will
nothing.
say about Joe Chill is that I am sad that we never really... Like, the only times Joe Chill is actually relevant in any story is Batman Begins and that one episode of,
Brave and the Bold.
Yeah, Brave and the Bold, which in my opinion are two of the best depictions of Joe Chill. But even
Which,
then, like...
can I just say on that matter, it's like, it's still amazing to me that probably one of the best Batman stories ever told is literally in a show all about, you know, the Silver Age of Batman.
I know.
I mean, honestly,
It's
like-
Also,
it is
real
an
quick,
amazing
one little plot point to note is that these goons were apparently hired by the Penguin, and which would explain why they were having such a destructive tendency to Wayne Manor in particular.
Yeah.
I wonder if this
Never
will also
handled-
lead into their little, let's just say, differences in City.
Also, you're
Well, to be
saying...
Plenty of
fair-
rivalry going down.
you're
Well, all I was
saying
gonna say is that, yeah, well, first off, I'll answer James's thing is that, like, the thing that they mentioned in City is that, like, the Cobblepot's family has always had a beef with the Waynes. It's just that this is just more a continuation of it. Like, basically, this all happened before he even became Batman.
Well, no, I'm not, wait, you mean this whole thing right here?
No, like the whole beef
Oh,
between Batman's
he's-
parents and the Cobblepots.
Oh, no, actually,
Yeah.
and I guess I should clarify real quick. I wasn't referring to the beef between the Waynes and the Cobbleplots. I was talking more so about Penguin and Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, that.
The whole
Well, I mean,
Penguin
the-
Mr.
oh,
Freeze
oh,
thing,
oh,
that honestly was just like, hey, they're both technically cold themed. Can we have a rivalry between the two? Oh my god.
Oh my God, Bruce!
I am Superman. Look
And
how
one of those
fast
guys
I
is like,
am.
"Holy shit, Mr. Wayne can bend metal! He's a
Look at
fucking
me
freak!"
go.
He's
Look at
fucking
me go.
Magneto!
And yet they never remember to tell the tale of how, like, I mean, okay, so stuff like that, like, granted, I know I'm not in the Batman suit, but you think enough people would combine two and two together to be all like, man, this guy punches my neck just the way Batman used to,
Okay,
hey,
real-
Bacchus.
Okay.
Was that Bacchus? I don't know.
You're
Yeah.
Get back to you, James.
I was gonna say, like, is it sad? I don't know why. I kind of wanted at least a little, you know, crack it and just see, like, you know, the red telephone from the Adam.
that would have been fun.
Adam West.
Yeah, or the piano,
But,
or
yeah,
the
that was
piano
just as a
keys from
callback.
Nolan.
No, really quick back on Joe Chill. I will say, I do.
Oh, wow, Bane still did a number in this place.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
of course. It's only been a month. Not
A
even
week.
that. Yeah, it's only been a week.
I
Don't
know,
worry,
but
at least I'll get my cardio in.
Yeah, all right, let's keep going. Let's continue.
But no. I will say I do love like Brave and the Bold's whole episode with. I love the whole Spirit versus the
Phantom Stranger?
Yeah, the Phantom Stranger and all that, and the fact that they're voiced by, you know, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill in the cheekiest cheek nudge that the series could ever do.
It's
Well,
like the
that
whole.
and
It's
also-
like the whole episode was built to be exactly like an episode from the animated series.
That's
And,
fair.
like, not even just that. I also just love, like, the cheeky nod of, like, having both Adam West and Julie Newmar being, like, Thomas and Martha.
That is fantastic. Yeah, no, I will say the best part about Bright and Bold is getting actors back to play adjacent roles. Like, the interesting thing, it actually has one of my favorite versions of Reverse
yeah,
Flash.
no, not yet, babe. Next time.
Yeah.
Now, the vanilla.
But yeah, it has one of my favorite versions of Reverse Flash, because Reverse Flash in Brave and the Bold is voiced by Flash's 90s TV actor.
Oh,
Who was also Jay Garrett in the CW show.
Yep, who is also Barry Allen's father in the CW show.
Oh, also, if you notice here, look, the formula, all the glue grenade, it didn't last long, so this is why we don't get the glue grenades after this game.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
I'm not gonna need it.
Freeze grenades were cooler
Those
anyway, let's be
people
honest.
over there I saw?
No, those were dummies.
Oh, dummies,
Just training
okay,
dummies.
right.
Yeah, the training dummies.
Right.
Again,
I forgot about that.
if there was some, no, you're fine. Again, if there was some
It'll
incentive
be
to
this
doing
bad.
them, I would have. But it's purely for achievements or cosmetic fodder.
Now I'm just suddenly thinking back to the the quote-unquote secret episode that was featured in the Sega CD version of.
Oh,
Ooh.
Don't mind this nerd talk at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm just thinking to myself,
You're
like,
fine.
the bit with Riddler is like, riddle me this, Batman. What do we both have in common? We're both dummies.
Dummies. Yeah, I really do love those cutscenes.
Me too.
You know,
I mean, they're really nicely animated, even if the audio quality is absolute shit.
yeah.
Well, that's
Also,
just
Alfred's in
'cause-
danger.
Oh boy.
We have to hurry.
No, I will say I love Joe Chill. I love that whole episode. And yeah, I feel like more emphasis needs to be put on Joe Chill and stuff like that. I love the way they did him in... I think my favorite version is Batman Begins and all that.
Well, I remember there was a comic that... I remember there's a comic, I forget which era or which series of Batman it happened in, but Okay. I remember there was a comic where Batman actually did confront Joe Chill to such a point where he did outright...
God damn it.
Fire in the cellar with all the alcohol. That can't be good.
Well, better.
I got all my
guess
stuff.
better in the cellar than the belfry.
Now, I don't believe this uses any of your save file data from the main game, so...
Well,
or maybe it does. Maybe
yeah, I was
it
about
does,
to
like,
say,
use
I'm pretty
whatever upgrades you
sure.
got.
I'm pretty sure your upgrades do carry over into it.
Okay, then I guess that makes sense. Well, no matter. We got most of our normal gear, so now it's time to go full Batman.
I thought I heard my door get knocked on, but I guess it was some...
Oh,
I guess it's a downstairs or neighbor's door.
You know what?
No
I
worries.
think it's the timing is really funny because right as you left the check on that, Wayne Manor's on fire.
Yeah. Also,
What
yeah, and I
oh,
get,
you mean it's Tuesday?
Oh, and also since it's new game and not new game plus, you'll get to see the counter indicators once again.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Name. I want people to actually give me the exact amount of times Wayne Manor has burned down. Like, somebody find me the exact amount of times.
I know it happened. I know it happened once in Batman Begins.
It happens in at least every single animated series. It happens.
I'm trying to do the cool.
It happens.
I guess it only works sometimes. Damn. Sometimes you can smash into those things, but not this time.
It's like the animated series is. It technically happened in Batman Forever, I think.
Batman Begins. It happens in it happened in Batman Forever. Like, my God.
I mean, just because sure, he's Batman, but he's also, Bruce Wayne. Fucking one of the richest people in Gotham.
Yeah, it's like, I really would love to see just how... Like, I know he can cover it, but I'm really curious to see how much, like, Bruce's, like, insurance, like, has to be paid off for all the constant attacks on Wayne Manor and whatnot.
Probably not as much as
there's probably some tax write-off after the third time.
Yeah,
Also, Alfred's getting sassy with them all because of all the rare stuff they're burning. Oh.
I mean, that would suck, but I think we're going to make sure that doesn't happen.
Anyway, Vicky Vale's trying to get an impromptu interview out of this whole scenario too,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry, she lacks the same passionate drive and gumption that Lois Lane has.
Well,
I'm
okay,
a really
not
good
going to lie.
swimmer.
Not going to lie.
I
The
know.
only version of Vicky Vale anybody ever gives a fucking shit about is from the 1989 movie, because she is a generally good character in that. Every other version, she's just I am a bland, even kind of worse reporter than any other reporter you've ever seen.
Yeah. Like, the only
She's
version...
just another Lois Lane.
No. Basically, take Lois Lane and remove all morals. You have Vicky Vale in the comics.
Well, she will actually scum and lie to get her way in her paper. and
Kind of.
stuff.
She's like a cross.
She will lie.
She's like a cross between Lois Lane. She's like Lois Lane, but with the slight mentality of Joe Jameson.
Gotcha. Honestly, like, the only iteration, like, aside from the 89 movie, the only iteration I can think of that ever tries to do anything interesting with her is the Telltale series.
Huh.
I mean, yeah, not going to lie, I don't like that twist in the Telltale games. I mean, when we get to it, we'll get to it. I just think it's... I don't know.
Are we ever going to do the Telltale series?
That's a good question.
I think we've considered it, but I'd say let's wait until we reach a more drought.
I know there's some other quote-unquote Telltales games we were considering doing at some point or another, like Strong Bad's...
that I still have.
That game
Strong
called?
Bad's cool game for attractive people. I
Oh,
still
I'm
have
looking
that
forward
on
to
my,
that one.
on my list.
We shall. I
Also,
feel like we should also try, because I like it, Tales from the Borderlands.
That's another good one I need to get back to. So this time it's going to be kind of odd. Because this whole thing is scripted, even though I am totally right here, and this is the last guy that I need to take... Oh, no, I think there's one other guy.
No, this
Maybe I
is the
skipped
last
entirely.
guy.
Let's see. Did I actually...
I have to get these people
Oh, wow, I skipped this sequence.
Oh,
Really? How about that?
they'll have one of them held hostage at one point?
Yeah, no, but literally it'll be just like the... literally what will happen is it'll be the it'll be the Deadshot thing where if you leave one guy left, he will actually grab Alfred and hold him hostage unless you can get up to him.
Oh, hey, you sequence broke. Good job.
Woo!
We've got Ferris Boyle in the
Oh
next
crap,
room.
they got Boyle.
I think
Uh-oh.
they're going to kill him.
What are we gonna do? What are you all looking at me for? Oh right, that's my job.
Well, look at
Well,
me.
yeah.
I'm-
It's like he's like, "What are you looking at me for?" Looks at the balance, just, "Oh, that's right, that's me."
And I do like that these they're trying to act in front of each other like, sir, are you all right? Why, yes.
Also,
We're just acting.
Also, really quick, fun fact: apparently, Mark Hamill actually voiced Boyle before he even voiced the
People
Joker.
want to know what you're all about.
That's
Right.
what. Yeah, that's what. I think Hype mentioned. Well, he mentioned. I didn't know. Well, Hype mentioned it was Hamill, but I didn't know that was before he voiced Joker.
Yeah,
Also,
I
look on
think
that
it's
on
like
that
the
paper.
third episode
on that-
in the series.
Also, look on that tapestry behind Vicky Vale. You can actually see Wonder Tower in its various stages of development.
Ooh.
Hello, random civilian with a hat. I shall call you Hat Man.
Surely you won't become a supervillain themed around hats, right? Right?
Are you here to stop these maniacs?
What do you think?
Possibly one from Ferris. He's such a sweet guy.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna
Oh my
leave her
God!
to
I was
ruminate
guessing.
over that.
I was guessing it, but I was right. Heart of Ice was the third episode.
Yeah, it's like I forgot it aired that early, actually.
Yeah, no, I
Of
thought
all-
I
wow,
thought it was
that-
late season 1, not early.
I would say that's interesting that they introduced him to the freaking villain lineup like that early
But-
in the animation.
But here's the thing that I find interesting. Fun fact: even
boy.
though it is
Oh.
the third episode release, it is the 14th episode produced.
Then you crashed the wrong party.
I mean, yeah, that was kind of like a process that WB Animation went through back then. It's like they'll often air their episodes out of order.
So interestingly, get out of this by mashing the A button. So interestingly, which we're gonna try not to spoil it, even though I know Matt's argument's gonna be, well, everybody knows the story. We're gonna try not to spoil it just yet. For now, what we know is that apparently Boyle and Mr. Oh,
Well,
I'm
Mr.
sorry,
Cole.
sir.
Apparently,
Apparently Boyle and Mr. Freeze, spelled Freeze, that's unfortunate, have had
Fries,
a
you mean?
history.
Cryogenic weapon.
Fries.
It's Freeze.
well, it's like
Either way-
his villain
either way,
name is
they have-
Freeze. His last name is Fries.
I thought it was pronounced both ways.
No, I'm
sure
Here's
sure
the
it
thing,
it's both ways.
because he is technically like it's of German origin, it's supposed to be pronounced
Yes.
Freeze. However,
Correct.
I don't know why. I find it fucking idiotic that I find it fucking idiotic that in what is it? Gotham, the TV show Gotham, they do pronounce it Fries.
It's a
Poor
shame.
dudes.
That's
Alright, let's get in there.
Mr. Fries to you.
Well, yeah.
So
by the
we now
way,
have a new.
Oh,
I would say we have a new enemy variant now, which is people who have an ice beam.
Yep.
So
Oh.
basically, all you gotta do is just make sure to get in close. Otherwise, they will constantly target you.
I
with
got a
that.
box.
But unfortunately, you can freeze other people and if you can move around it. Otherwise, I guess just prioritize them. Anyway, continue, James.
man, and I'm usually the one that has to tell these hoodlums to freeze.
Ha.
That and a little off the cuff thing, but Logan, you might want to check the eShop in a little bit.
I will look into. Wait, what do you mean?
It's here.
Oh well, I was gonna say I tried going to their page, but it kept saying the server was undergoing.
No,
maintenance, but I'll
it's
restart
now
and see if
up.
it
It's
fixes
now up.
itself.
So
Worked for me
Okay.
now.
I'll work on that. So, for now, we still have our shock gloves, and yeah, we lost Boyle, so that's why we're going to have to beat these men down and learn about where they took Boyle.
Oh, okay. For one of you said that, I thought they actually outright killed him.
No, sorry. We lost sight of him. We have not lost him to the.
it's like, where's Boyle? Oh, it's on my back. It's been bothering me for days.
Very
and that's
funny.
it. And I always figured that was a battery.
I love doing that.
And I figured that was actually, I guess, the joke in all of the writing was that. We have to interrogate one of these guys.
Oh,
I always
yeah.
figured that was the joke in all of this was that is a potential method of treatment for boils and warts is to freeze them.
You're right.
So I figured that was the
Goddamn.
joke in their whole naming convention. Wait, did nobody else get that connection?
I didn't
Or-
for a second. No.
Yeah, no, that's I only know because sorry, possibly TMI, but when I was growing up, like when I was like I think I've told this story already. When I was like 7 or 8, I had a really bad wart on my thumb that eventually covered the entire surface.
I don't want to hear this.
It was shit. But
Sounds like
method
shit.
a method of treatment they used to do was ice it,
Yeah.
freeze it.
Oh yeah, by the way, I do believe
Kill
this is the first
the
time we're showing up the Batwings. Well, I mean, I guess technically it's cutscene related,
Grapple
but this is
gun.
pretty much the fast travel.
Oh yeah.
Targeting
Well,
someone
we showed off a couple times, but
yeah?
I did usually you're right. I did usually cut that out. Otherwise,
Gotcha.
so we're gonna go find out what the hell's going down. So welcome to the much more limited map. It's still the map of Arkham City, but we're mostly limited to the southern end.
Okay, so this is still the Arkham. Wait, so when you say southern, this is the Arkham City end, right? Or is it
No,
the
this
new
this,
end?
this this is the brand new Origins content. Their
Okay.
I don't know why it
their explanation is that the bridge is still kind of under repairs after the whole Firefly incident.
It kind of reminds me of one of my favorite like DLCs of all time is the Far Cry Blood Dragon. How there's two,
Oh, that's fantastic.
which I want to show that off for the channel. There
I would love to
two,
at some point.
I can't show it off. I just remembered. Fuck.
I have it on PC.
Yes,
I could show
please.
it
I
off.
better be there. But
Yeah, well.
and I dare you to 100% complete it because I fucking did.
Or-
It's
or
actually
hell,
it's
through the
not
Thousand
it's not as bad as like regular Far Cry.
Is it as bad? Because I remember not liking all the hunting games and hunting segments of Far Cry 3.
Oh, it's not. Okay, you do have to hunt a few, but it's not that bad, so don't worry.
I was also gonna say, through the powers of Parsec, you can let Matt do it that way.
But I
You
don't like the delay.
that I would say there's that, and it'll be a little more interesting because Far Cry 3 is a first-person shooter.
Yeah, but there's a bit of a delay, and also one of the things I like to do is being as sneaky as possible,
Oops.
You saw nothing.
Speaking of which,
like that. But no, but yeah, in Far Cry Blood Dragon, it uses the engine and assets from Far Cry 3, just tweaked a bit. But one of the things it does is that there are 2 islands in Far Cry 3. You only have access to 1 island in Blood Dragon.
Because one island in 3 is massive.
Yeah. Like, it is huge.
it's totally worthy of a side game content.
Let's go and set these guys up.
One
Sorry.
chance. Oof!
Boom. A new element to stealth sections is there'll now be cryo tanks that you can freeze enemies with.
Oh, by the way, I have good news and bad news. Good
What's up?
news, you can download the expansion pack now. Bad news, can't use it
That's what he's
because
saying, yeah,
the
he's saying.
system is still in maintenance.
That's what I was saying. The server's kind of undergoing maintenance,
Okay.
but we'll figure it out. I'll work on that. So for now, I didn't like. I also will say I didn't like this encounter all that much, just because it's way too open for it to really be a predator section. Because like you can't really sneak around because everybody's hanging out in the
Yeah.
open, but everybody else has guns. Like everybody has guns.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Why are there so many guns? I mean, we should try to get rid of all the guns in Gotham. I think that would make Gotham a better place.
Let me. Are you fine? Okay, fine.
Okay, fine,
I'm taking you
sheesh.
down. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh boy.
Don't take cover! Run!
Bye!
What a great time for the game to suddenly bork on you.
Just swoop around. Anyway.
Man, just to really add insult to injury, I would have loved if Batman accidentally missed the girder and fell straight into the water.
Actually would have been awful because then it would have put me on it would have put me right in front of these guys and yeah, no, stay down.
Oh, found him.
How the fuck did they
I
not
did-
see?
and
They
I'm-
have
and I'm
Metal
s-
Gear vision. How the fuck did
And
they
I'm
not
so
see that?
yes, I am so glad that we finally saw that freaking animation of the I think I'm gonna just turn around and see Batman.
Did they go
Anywho.
through the car?
Oh,
Yeah, no, that's why I
Possibly.
thought it didn't.
Yeah.
Because he's able to shoot the gun at you.
But it's an electromagnetic pulse, it's not a projectile.
It technically is.
Ah.
Because if you saw the little, electro ball,
Gosh, I dislike this. I dislike this encounter a lot. I think
Ooh.
there's. Oh wow, I tripped him up on the floor. Nice. Just yeah, no, I dislike this encounter because it's way too open. Ha! I just punched that guy from the air. Smack.
And right into his butthole.
So on that epic notation, because I really couldn't find anywhere else to cut this video because there's a lot of content. Join us in the next part as we're going to learn more about who Freeze is and what is going on and how the hell is Penguin involved. Stay tuned.
Happy New Year.